Guys, what an amazing match. Hera against Amphi. If you don't know who's Amphi is, he's the player of first Grubby's tournament. Unfortunately, I can't remember what was the placement of Amphi in that tournament, but I can tell you he still plays Warcraft 3, and since the Grubby's first event, I think it passed like at least 1 year, I think, at least 1 year. So as we see, Amphi likes Warcraft 3. He's not only playing World of Warcraft, which is his main game, but he also likes to play Warcraft in his spare time. So let's see how it goes. Player of first Grubby's tournament against the third Grubby's tournament. Undead against Night Elf, Age of Empires 2 against World of Warcraft. Keep in mind that Amphi has more game knowledge about Warcraft 3, so he has a little advantage when it comes to it. Of course, Amphi also played more games over time since he started to play Warcraft 3. So it won't be an easy match for Hera, but of course he will try to do his best. Evil Illidan Demon Hunter for Amphi shows us that Amphi is so serious about that match. He summoned not Demon Hunter, but Illidan. Evil Illidan. Hera, Lord Maldazzar, Death Knight. He's creeping his first Ogre Warrior. Oh, a little mistake, because Hera didn't find a creature and made a corpse out of it, so he could have summoned his first skeletons before creeping that camp. It would have helped him a lot. So now Hera needs to be careful to not make any more little mistakes. Why it's important to avoid little mistakes? Because guys, they snowball. One little mistake, you get delayed by like 1-2 seconds. Then there is another little mistakes and another 1-2 seconds, right? Another little mistakes and suddenly your timings are off for like 5-6 seconds. So it matters. So you need to be careful about these little mistakes. Okay. Illidan got sentry wards. He's creeping with archers. Amphi, he's going for his third Moonwall. Death Knight, Lord Maldazzar. He got perfect items for Lich, Gloves of Haste and Mantle of Intelligence +3. Remember guys, in Warcraft 3, heroes have attributes. So each hero has his main attribute. What does it mean? For example, if your Death Knight gets some item that gives him strength, it also gives him damage as a bonus, because it's his main attribute. Nice save. I mean, he lost that whiz, but he didn't give experience to his opponent. So as we see, Amphi is trying to do his best to take as less damage as he can. Still. Oh, good. Hera is doing his best to deal some economical damage. So one wisp killed, the second one detonated. Oh, that ghoul! That ghoul is harvesting wood instead of attacking. Beautiful save on that ghoul by Hera, but he needs to run away right now. Don't fight. You can't kill that. He's baiting you, Hera. You need to run. What a bait by Amphi. What a bait. Ooh, luckily, Hera was able to run. He managed to run, so at least this is a good thing that happened. I love these matches between players from different games. Personally, I'm hyped more about these games than another Happy against Moon show match, to be honest. I've seen like hundreds of Happy show matches lately, and honestly, I'm a little bit... maybe a word bored is too much, but it would be nice if we had some background story between these matches as we have here. As I said, the player of first Grubby's tournament, the player of the current Grubby's tournament, both of them on the same MMR level. Both of them from different games, way different games, because we can't say that World of Warcraft is an RTS game, right? I'm so hyped. I can't wait for Grubby's event. I'm so hyped about that. I will try to cast every single match in the playoff phase. Nice. Great Og Magi steal by Amphi. He got a perfect item. Potion of Greater Healing is a beautiful item, very useful item against undeads. It lets you to survive Coil Nova Focus. Instead of microing your ghouls back to your base, Hera should have changed the aggro of ghouls to, for example, his hero, so ghouls can help with creeping. This is the thing you want to keep in mind. Unfortunately, also Hera lost a one ghoul. Demon Hunter, he's taking another Og Magi. He got Scroll the Beast. Scroll the Beast is useful as long as you don't play Mass Dryads. If you want to play... Oh, he sold it. Okay, he sold it and he bought Staff of Teleportation and Boots of Speed. I get it. I mean, you can trade that. You can trade Scroll the Beast for Boots of Speed and Staff of Teleportation. That's a good choice. That Ancient of War is uprooted. I would predict that he would like to go over there. To that merchant camp, but no, where is he going? He's going to laboratory. Okay, laboratory. Okay. Hera is still creeping. Hera is creeping too slowly, guys. He's creeping too slowly. Let's check the difference between the experience. Amphi is 100 experience ahead for now. Amphi is taking better camps, and he took both camps from the middle camp, from the middle part of the map. As I said in the latest Hera's video, when I was trying to analyze his gameplay, I was trying to explain how important it is to always trade the middle camps with your opponent. Because now he has one great item, Potion of Greater Healing. If Hera would have been able to block creeping one of the Goblin Merchant camps, that Demon Hunter wouldn't have Staff of Teleportation and Boots of Speed right now. Because we need to remember, when we are creeping, we are not gaining only experience and an item. We also gain gold for killing creeps. So that's very important. You always want to keep the trades even. For example, if he creeps Goblin Merchant Camp, you also want to take one Goblin Merchant Camp. If he creeps one Red Camp, you also want to get one Red Camp. If you can't creep, then you need to change your gameplay. You want to block your opponent from creeping camps. You want to delay him. And remember, guys, Warcraft 3 is about being active in the beautiful bait. But I mean, that wasn't a bait. Beautiful force of using that healing potion by Hera. That was very good. He needs to be careful. There is a Naga Sewage. He wants to kill that Demon Hunter, but Amphi bought Invu Potion, and now the one who has to retreat is Hera. Okay, don't get baited. Oh, beautiful rejuvenation, but by that Druid of the Claw. Hera needs to be careful. No, you can't. He's baiting you. He's baiting you, Hera. Run away. He's baiting you. Oh. Damn. 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 Well. Lucky you, Hera. Lucky you. You survived that focus hero. I think he used a healing scroll to heal up his units. Or am I crazy? I think he used a healing scroll to heal up. Yes, I'm right. He used one healing scroll to heal up. We see over there. Okay. And Amphi feels blood. He's like a shark. Once it feels blood, it's going into Berserker mode. It's so difficult to run away from it, to make it stop attack you. Okay, awful position for Hera. His Death Knight doesn't have mana, he needs to get mana potion. Oh, damn. Oh, damn, Hera, that's painful. Oh, damn. That's a painful game for Hera. Don't get me wrong, I'm feeling like Amphi is doing very well. He's doing very well. The knowledge about about that creeping the middle camps is very important. Pays off in this game. For real. It pays off so hard. What Hera can do right now? He's forced to camp. He's literally forced to camp and stay at his base. There's nothing else he can do. He doesn't have mana. He doesn't have his second hero. Okay, he's in the game in the battlefield once again. Hera can't get any skirmishes with his opponent because he has better levels. On heroes, level 3 Naga Sewage, Sobi Mask for Naga Sewage. I bet that Illidan will pass it over to Naga Sewage. Hera, oh, Hera is playing Destroyers. Okay, as I said, Destroyers are one of the most difficult units to control in the game. But unfortunately, if you want to play Undead, you have to force yourself to play that unit. Because it counters too many things in Warcraft 3. First of all, it deals nice damage. Second of all, if you manage to learn how to micro with that unit, you can get huge value. It's magic immune. It heals when it devours spells and debuffs. And it deals the bonus damage. And it still, I mean, it doesn't steal, it still devours. It devours rejuvenation and many different other abilities of other races. So using Destroyer is mandatory. Amphi, level 4. Ring +5 to Demon Hunter. He's like a tank right now. 13 armor, 41% damage reduced, guys. 41%. Imagine that. There is Abomination. We know that Hera likes to play Abos. That's a difficult game. Hera has 56 supply. It's not over yet. But look at the difference in heroes experience. Almost 600. Almost 600. And it will get even deeper. Even more maybe, not deeper. Value difference. Huge advantage on Amphi's side. Damn, I'm so hyped about that Grubby's event. Guys, I love it so much. Wish one day I will be allowed to coach one of the players, ideally an orc player. Okay, there is a fight, rejuvenation on that Demon Hunter. We see that Amphi knows what to do. Hera needs to devour that ability. He isn't devouring it. That's why it's impossible to get that Demon Hunter with his mana burning Death Knight. He has nothing to do for now. He has no mana right now. The only thing he can do is provide his Unholy Aura and deal some little damage with the auto attacks. Heal on that Lich, and wow, he saved him, but still he will die anyway. He dies anyway. And Death Knight is dead. And Amphi wins. Amphi wins. Okay, that was a brutal game. That was a brutal game, but let's try break down this game a little bit. And let's try to give a little advice to Hera, right? So, what was the first little, big, I like to call it little, but big mistake? Because the little mistakes like to snowball, and then they literally destroy your game. So, the first thing that Hera should have done was looking for that ship. Take it down with Acolyte, then come there with Death Knight and summon 2 skeletons to help creeping the first camp. Ideally, if the ship is so far away, the way how you can pull it towards your base is to attack a ship from that position. You place your Acolyte over here, attack once, and the ship will move over here. So please keep it in mind. There is a trick to pull your critters closer to your base. Second thing was that when Hera was creeping that camp, instead of changing aggro of his ghouls and staying with them and creeping with these almost dead ghouls, he just moved them back, and consequently, he didn't have enough damage to creep that camp quickly enough. So that was another little mistake that made Amphi faster on the map. And this is the reason why Amphi was able to steal one of the Hera's camps. It's very important to always trade 1-to-1 with the middle camps. You never want to give your opponent both middle camps. It will end up in a disaster, and it usually ends up that way. Yeah, so another little mistake, and I said, look, many little mistakes. I don't want to talk about everything because I just want to help. Guys, someone told me that I sound rude, but if I sound, then sorry. But this is not what I want to achieve. I just want to help. Because I'm enjoying watching these players. I'm very glad that they provide us with additional Warcraft 3 content. I admire them for accepting Grubby's invitation and simply taking part in that event and spreading the, let's say, beauty of Warcraft 3. So, I forgot what I wanted to point out. I forgot what I wanted to point out. Okay, I know. So another little big mistake was that Hera didn't devour rejuvenation out of Demon Hunter. You need to remember that the biggest power of Night Elf in the late game is making use of Druids of the Claw and rejuvenation ability. So to counter it, you need to always pay attention if any unit is under the effect of that ability, and you need to always keep an eye on Illidan when you focus him, because if he gets rejuvenated once in the moment when you are trying to focus him, you simply just waste your mana, and mana is your resource. Guys, thank you for your time. I really appreciate that. You give me one of the most important things that we have in our lives. So it's our time, and you decided to watch that video. I'm trying to improve every single day. I don't have that much knowledge in trying to cast and analyze different games, Warcraft 3 games in different language than my native language, which is Polish, but I'm trying to do my best. If there are any mistakes, please point them out. I won't be sad, and I won't get it as a rude behavior, because I know that sometimes to help somebody you need to criticize him. Thank you so much, see you, and I wish that you enjoy the thing I'm trying to do over here. Bye bye.